We're going to do the example on page 120 of your textbook. It says determine all the solutions for this thing here over that region. Notice it's in degrees, so your calculator will be in degrees. We're going to do this by using the general solutions, and I've written the general solution for the cos formula down here. Okay, the first thing you know is that because that there here says cos of 3x, that means that you're going to get 3 cycles in 360 degrees. So every cycle gives you 2 solutions. So you're going to get 3 cycles. So you're going to get 3 times 2. That'll give you 6 solutions. Okay, so let's do the problem. It's cos of 3x equals 0.75. And that means that when we cos inverse, we're going to get cos inverse gives you cos inverse of 0.75. You're going to do that in degrees, so 3x works out to be 41.4 degrees using cos inverse on your calculator. Now, when you do this formula and you're trying to do it for general solutions, then this thing here becomes alpha. So alpha is 41.4 degrees, because when you do the inverse cos, you generate alpha, and alpha is basically going to give you solutions for that. So 3x is going to give you 2n, I'm following the formula, times by, and we're doing degrees, so it's 180 plus or minus 41.4 degrees. Just simplifying, we're going to get, that's going to give you 360 plus or minus 41.4 degrees. That gives you 3x dividing by 3 gives you 120, oopsie, that should be an n there, 120n plus or minus 41.4 divided by 3 is 13.8 degrees. So this here is the general solution for the equation given at the top of the page. What we want to do is we want to find all the solutions. So we want 6 solutions. So looking at your graph, you have 3 cycles. So you're expecting 1 there. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this here is 360 degrees. Okay, so what we do is we just plonk in n is 0. And so for that one, it'll give you the solutions where that n is 0. So that would be 0 plus or minus 13.8 degrees. That generates 2 answers. If you plus 13.8, it'll give you 13.8 degrees. If you have 0 minus 13.8, it'll give you negative 13.8 degrees. We don't want this one because the question said that you need it between 0 and 360, and if you want between 0 and 360, that one's smaller than 0 degrees. It's just giving you this one in actual fact. Okay, so it's not the one that we want. So next time we take n is 1 from the general solution, so x equals 120 times by 1, which is 120, plus or minus, and it would be 13.8 degrees. If you plus the 13.8, it generates 106.2 degrees, and if you minus the 13.8, it generates 133.8 degrees. So far you've got 1, 2, 3 solutions, and what you want to do is you want to keep going until you get all of them that are less than 360 degrees. Okay, carrying on. N equals 2, so x equals 120 times 2, which is 240, plus or minus 13.8 degrees. So that would be 240 plus 13.8 degrees, and then you're going to minus. If you plus the 13.8 degrees, it gives you 250, I've actually written around the other way, 253.8 degrees, and if you subtract it, it gives you 226.2 degrees. Okay, so you've now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you need one more. So you do n is 3, do exactly the same thing, and you're going to generate some more answers. So that would be 120 times 3, 120 times 3 is 360, plus or minus 13.8 degrees, and you will generate 2 answers. One will be bigger than 360. So if you do 360 plus that, it'll give you 373.8 degrees, and that's bigger than 360, so you don't want that one. So these are the 6 answers that you get. Make sure you write your answer as the solutions are x equals 13.8 degrees, 106.2 degrees, 133.8 degrees, 2